Josh.
Oh,
Good morning.
Good morning. You're finally awake.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, what time is it? I don't think it's too late, is it?
Oh, I've been sitting down here for a few hours now.
Let me just open up the curtain. Ah! Flashbanged. Oh, Josh, it
Close
looks like
that.
mid-afternoon.
Oh, it's
Oh.
so comfy in here.
Okay. I mean, the furnished house is quite lovely. I do love what we did with the place.
It's a bit more enjoyable than sitting on a cold, hard floor.
You know, you're not wrong there. But you know what is? You know, the weather's sort of cooling down. The leaves are turning orange, and the air's getting a bit nippy. Now I know that you're in a full, what is that, latex?
Yeah, it's latex. It's finely crafted by the jungle smiths. Yeah, it's getting cold through to my bones.
It is getting cold. You know, so when we're at the Queen's domain, right? You remember all those village folk? You remember what they were wearing?
No.
They were wearing nice leather tunics and undergarments.
Oh, yeah, they look so comfy. I just wanted to crawl in their skin.
You know,
Wear it.
yeah. I mean, I guess you'd love to win any skin.
Yeah, I'd love to skin them.
Well, you guys heard it here first. Josh would like to skin them, though I don't think that would be a good idea. While we were there pondering our morals, Josh decided to chuck on some dinner onto the frying pan and sizzle away a little storm. The breakfast of champions is what I was eating today, and I would need it. Because today's going to be a day full of hard work, trials, and some tribulations. A quick conversation on the couch had led us to a grueling realization. We are unprepared for the winter coming this season. It's gonna be a cold one, and we only just survived a few days at the Queen's domain. Today we're gonna start the journey of processing leather to make beautiful garments, as well as some undergarments to keep our little toasty insides nice and warm. First things first, we're gonna need somewhere to do this. It can't be clean.
I'm not too versed in the preparation of leather, but a small shack over here that we can afford to get smelly, you know, not smell up our house.
That's true. I think it's downwind here.
Now, in thinking about it, I think we're going to need to, we're definitely going to need to wash this leather. So we're going to need some sort of a barrel to fill with liquid. So we'll do that, and we'll make a barrel and a little shack. What do you reckon?
I think that sounds like the first step.
All right. Well, you know, it's getting pretty late.
Yeah,
I think
you really
we should
slept the day away.
I think we should hit the hay. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, that was a long day. Jeez.
Yeah, that was
I'm exhausted.
hard day's work.
With our plans now set in stone, and after a long day's work, it was time to hit the hay and get started tomorrow, because I guess we didn't really do a whole lot today.
Oh, it's so
Wake up.
early.
Oh.
Ah!
Processing leather isn't an easy task. It's actually quite involved. Let me pull up some documentation here. The leather starts a journey with a process called liming. The raw hide is soaked in liming drums, which contain a solution made of lime and sulfur compounds. And the main purpose of this process is to separate the hair from the hide. After all, the last thing you want is a hairy tunic. Maybe you do, in which case you can skip this step. By this stage, the hides are still soaked, yet really soft. Traditionally, using a sharp blade, any excess flesh was removed. Ah yes, this is why Josh and I are making a separate building for this and not doing it in our house. And lastly, skipping a few steps is tanning, stretching the leather and letting it sun dry to cure.
Oh. Josh?
Hello.
Oh!
Wow, a beautiful new day, and it's time to go and check out our new tannery. Tannery. I said that weird.
We've got our tanning racks.
Neatly
got our-
trimmed grass.
Yeah, our big vat that we sink the leather in. We lay it out, let it dry, and bring it in here to work on.
In the sun? Wait, hang on. Where is the sun?
It's the early morning sun. You know.
Oh, I see. Okay,
What do they say?
so
2
the
o'clock is the
afternoon
hottest.
sun.
Yeah, the hottest part of the day. So
Of course.
what's that? You know, up there somewhere. And of course we fill up our vat from down here.
Path is in progress. I did have to
Path is
duck
in
in for the
progress.
night.
Yeah, it started bucketing.
Alright, well, I'll need some more stone for this.
Well, I have you covered. Well,
Thank
if
you.
you want to work on this, I might try and go and find. Whoa, now! I might go and find some. I might see if there's any cows nearby.
Okay, yeah,
Have
there
a
might
bit of a
be...
look.
There is a horse that way,
Yeah, I
and
don't know about.
that's another animal that does have a tough hide.
Does have a tough hide. If there's no. Okay, I'll have a look.
Listen, okay, don't touch that. He's been here since we got here.
That's true. We're at this point we're just colonizing. Well, okay, Josh, I'm gonna go and try and find some cows. All right.
Alright, you do that.
You stay well.
After spending half a day out in the forest looking for cows, I was excited to reach home again. I missed Josh, and I was excited to see this finished path that he'd been working on. With that finished, it was almost time to actually start leather production.
Josh.
Hello.
Hello. I've spent a day out in the forest, and I've found some. Well, first of all, got some dinner.
Oh, some
but
more
I've
dinner?
got some leather.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I mean it's late afternoon. Do you want to set the? Should we set the leather in the? Well, should we fill up the barrel first of all, and then let the leather soak overnight?
I suppose so, yeah. I have this bucket here. I'll go get some water.
Now, I realized I kept calling it leather, and in fact, it does say leather in the hotbar, but let's just gloss over that. I actually have raw hide, okay? And Josh is not feeling water. He's feeling that special compound that I said earlier. Like, at the end of the day, this is still a game. We're trying our best here. But with that done, it's time to let it soak overnight and come back in the morning.
Cows weren't the only thing I stumbled across out in the forest.
No?
No, come on in. Out in the forest, Josh. What would you expect to see? What animals would you expect to see out in the forest?
Probably some ducks.
Some ducks, yes, correct.
Yep. Some sheep.
Some sheep, correct.
Yep.
A deer, Josh.
A deer. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought maybe they'd have a hardy hide, but no, my axe just slid straight through him.
Yeah, I decided to actually cook up some dinner for Josh. I thought it would be a nice gesture, as the previous day he cooked me some breakfast. But it would appear that I didn't quite cook it correctly. I think I overcooked it.
It's pretty hard.
Yeah, well, I cooked it. Josh, I can only do so much for you.
I cooked the last time.
I'm learning to cook, okay, Josh? So, if you wanna... Don't throw that away!
Dawn. Sun spreads over the spruce hamlet and snow lays on the ground. Winter has strucketh, and with it the cool, crisp strike of morning air.
Ho-ho!
Ooh.
Caught you in the act.
Oh, I was just stretching on the
That's
rails,
okay.
see? I was doing exercises.
Oh, yeah. Stretching the back. Oh, that does work. That
Yeah.
gets the laz.
Stay out of my room.
Okay, I'll stay out of your room, apart from when I'm leaving my room. Alright, well, let's go check on this leather. I'm pretty...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Whoa! It's quite nippy today.
Oh. That happened fast.
Yeah, I'm
that
glad.
leather's alright?
I hope the leather's right. I'm glad that we're getting into the leather making business now.
Oh, watch out.
Ah, it would appear that there was one old rattlesmick bones out there watching us getting ready for winter, and he decided he wanted a new tunic, but I think we got the wrong message. We both assumed that he was hostile, and so Josh threw a cobblestone as far as he could, but didn't get very far. The gentleman took this as a sign of hostility and actually decided to attack me. He knocked the axe right out of my hand. I've been struck with the bow.
Let it be.
Ah!
There
He's
you go.
down. Oh, the wind! It is... Oh, it's cold! Okay, let's hurry up and
Really
check
use
this.
to...
Yeah.
Oh.
I climbed the ladder and opened the barrel and found inside the soaked leather that we had so been desiring.
Oh! It's nice and soaked.
I see.
I think we should lay it out now and here, do you want to stretch a few over the canvas? Oh! There we go.
Nice.
Alright, now I guess we wait.
With a few pieces of freshly tanned leather, I was able to actually give it a go and try and make a leather tunic myself. I fleshed the hide and prepared it for some cutting. I did find it difficult, however, to tie everything together with more leather. It was like tying leather with leather. It would squeak and scrape. But after a few attempts, I actually made something that resembled a leather tunic. Josh was lucky enough to try it on.
Do you want to try that on for size?
Whoa.
Oh, look at you.
It's warm.
How does it... Yeah, does it feel good? How is it?
It's pretty,
Ergonomic. It fits... Nice 4D fit.
you sort of hear it squeak. It's like...
Yeah.
Certainly some work to be done with your craftsmanship skills, but I think this is a great start, and
I think it's a great start too. Here, take
I
that.
feel like you should probably have this, because you look a bit colder than me. Yeah, how about those nibs?
Oh,
Your midriff is poking through.
it is. It's the wind is sort of going right. Well, Let's what do you say we get to work and make a full set of new clothes?
Well, it would appear that Josh didn't have a say in this. We were going to make this happen one way or another because I was freezing. The snow on the ground there was creeping up towards our house and I didn't want to catch hypothermia and pass away prematurely. We decided that we would need some undergarments as well as these outer layers to be extra comfortable and help retain a bit more of that heat. And we decided that we required another shack to help prepare these more delicate cloths. Working late into the night, we finished the weavery, the building in which we would finally assemble our new clothes.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
That was a perfectly platonical sleep.
That's right. It was the first night of winter. Okay, it was awfully cold. We had to sleep to retain warmth. Anyway, we geared up and entered the little weavery to spend the day making our new clothes. It was nice to be inside with my friend Josh rather than outside in the cold and losing my fingers to the snow. And as the sun started to set, we were finished.
What do you reckon, Josh? Do I look spiffy?
Oh, look at you. Wow, those ruffles, the hat,
The hat,
The mask.
the scarf.
the exposed shins.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've never really felt the cold in my knees, so.
I see.
But you,
Well,
you're looking in. You
felt
look
like being a bit daring.
you changed it up, and I love it.
You know, I want to feel the sun on my head, and I feel comfortable enough. I feel like we've known each other long enough that.
Wow, and your smile.
How do you feel? Are you shocked? This is me. This is who I am. It wasn't a mask.
I'm not. The only one concern that I have is, well, first of all, let's get back inside. It's cold.
We look wonderful, and Josh has that smile. We made our way back inside our house to the warm campfire that was ready to cook us some dinner. I was going to take to it, cooking Josh some meals, and hopefully I wouldn't overcook the meat this time. But no promises, Josh. It is me we're talking about.
I'll stoke the fire, put a bit of dinner on. Oh gosh, it's a lot. There we go.
See, the goal here is to cook it so it's still got juice on the inside and isn't just basically carbon. Let's see.
Well, mine was a bit brittle.
What? It was better than the mutton.
You didn't even have the mutton!
I did. I had it about a day later.
Okay, well that's why I need to make you that mutton again. It's better, I promise.
It would be better next time. Better be better.
Yeah, well... Oh, we've got another intruder.
Oh. Ah!
He splooged. What is that?
It's goop.